Hello everyone, Jasmine here, and I'm back with part 2 of Get to Know Me Through the Cards. And this is gonna be the sidereal moon, Mercury, sun, moon, and Mercury placements. And we're gonna be going through them with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. These are astrology oracle cards. Okay, we have the cards out. I want to show them to you guys one by one. So we have Sun in Leo, Fortune. We have Moon in Virgo, Order. And we have Mercury in Virgo, Caution. Okay, now let's start with the Sun in Leo. Love that. My dad, rest his soul, is also a Sun in Leo, and I love that. I feel like his essence lives on through me. And it's so funny because Leo placements can tend to have father issues, which I kind of do. My dad did pass away when I was about 6, 7, around then. And it has been rocky dealing with like the masculine energy in my life since I've not had my father. I have had a stepfather, but even that was just, yeah. But let's get into that instead of my lore. Okay, so it's Fortune and creative self-expression. This is the most auspicious position for the Sun in the whole deck of cards, in its own sign, Leo. Yeah, because Leo is ruled by the Sun, so that's perfect. Astrologically, Sun in Leo rules the 5th house, August, prestige, pride, children, and love affairs. Sun Leo people are defined by their dignity and generosity, great vision, and the power to see a plan and make it reality. Oh my god, yes. So I am such a generous person, like to a fault. I will willingly give you the clothes off of my back if it makes you comfortable. I have a big mind, big goals, big dreams. There's a lot that I wish to do, and I constantly work towards it day by day. Even if it's something small, I am constantly working towards that vision, that dream that I have. No matter how big it may seem to others or how like out of the way it may seem to others, I believe that I have the power, as they said, to bring my dreams to fruition, because I don't know, I'm a very passionate person, especially combined with like my Virgo. I do have the capability to work very hard for the things that I wish to manifest, and I think through that I'm able to put a lot of power into my dreams to make them a reality. And I have achieved a lot of things that are just completely, like, when I think about it, it's so impactful for me because of where I live and the constraints I have, and the fact that I've been able to achieve so much. Because I'm an artist and I have my own business, I'm an entrepreneur, and in my country, I'm sorry about the noise in the background, I hope it doesn't bother you too much, but yeah, in my country it's notoriously difficult for you to make a living from the arts, but I think I have managed to do so to a good capacity thus far, and I can only imagine how much more I will be able to achieve as time goes on. When this card appears, it has provided or is about to present a great, relieved at last feeling. Sun in Leo is not about sudden, unexpected good luck, but much more concerned with gaining the recognition or results one has been aiming for. Yeah, I think people can think that I'm lucky or I'm just abundant or whatever, but it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of power, a lot of willpower, and just like overall determination. But because of that, because you pour so much energy into something, like the way the sun just exudes so much energy, it rewards you in kind. It represents good fortune in the sense that all hard work put into a project or a situation is at last recognized. Yeah, that is exactly what I was just saying. The you get the fortune, or well, I get the fortune after like really putting in the work. It's not something that just falls into my lap. Like I have to continuously put in the work, which I don't mind. Like I love, crazy as it may be, I love to work for myself particularly. I love pouring my energy into avenues that I find pleasurable. And I would say that I get rewarded in kind for that, especially if I keep, that fifth house energy. It my like if I pour my energy into fifth house avenues, like creativity, having fun, all that good stuff, then it tends to work out really well. A good performance is satisfactorily rewarded, and one should now take an opportunity to lie back and relax. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I kind of struggle a bit with relaxing. It's because of the Virgo. I am always on the go. And I have been literally forced into rest by my body just literally not letting me do anything. So, yeah. Although the fortune card represents the successful end of a long, hard journey, it does not mean that the person it applies to has come to a standstill. Yeah, no matter how much I achieve, no matter how far I'm able to go, or how much fortune I'm able to amass, it does not stop me. I never settle for what I have achieved. I'm always looking to up my game, to go to the next level, to achieve something bigger than I did before. So it's not like I'm gonna have a great achievement, like a lifelong achievement, and then it ends there. I'm gonna find something else that I can achieve. I'm gonna find something else that I can do, because I just have the energy and the determination and the power to continue to push through. So yeah, I'm never stagnant, never just satisfied or comfortable, and I try not to be comfortable or satisfied. I think if you constantly yearn for more and you constantly push for more, you will be able to achieve more. So yeah, I never just want to feel comfortable where I am. The longed for success has opened the doorway to new horizons and greater responsibility. Exactly, because then after I have achieved something that I've really wanted to achieve, more doors open, and I see more opportunities, and I take on more responsibilities for different things, because in achieving things, you unlock a new level, you get to do new things because of that achievement. So yeah, that was pretty short, pretty simple. So we're gonna go into the moon in Virgo now. I think this video is gonna be way shorter than the other one. Let's see. Shouldn't just speak before it happens. Okay, so we have security, imperfection, and service. Moon Virgos like to keep emotions tidy and private. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the type to have like huge emotional displays. Or if I do have, like what is common of like Leo energy with like the dramatics. Even if I am to have emotional, I just realized let me, hold on. Sorry, I had to light my incense. I forgot that it wasn't lit. But yeah, not the type to have huge emotional displays that are common to the Leo archetype for people, but I tend to be very, very Virgoan with my emotions, very hermit, very introverted, very private. I prefer to deal with my emotions alone. It's not common to see me cry. Like, if you see me crying, then I've reached the point. Like, I've really reached the point. But I tend to deal with my emotions in private. I tend to bring order to my emotions, like we see here. I organize my emotions, I analyze my emotions. I don't prefer to be reactive in general. I like to have control over my emotions. I like to seem like I am in control of my emotions. So yeah, where are we? I don't know what this word is. Eschewing big scenes and showy expressions of feelings. The person this card describes prefers sincerity, modesty, and quiet forms of expression. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I I go about my emotions in like such a controlled way, such a modest way. Like, I don't try to, I don't know, I'm just not dramatic about it at all. I am very like considerate of others, especially when it comes to my emotions, because I don't like being a burden. Like, I hate being burdensome in any way, and I always like to come off in a very put together way. So yeah. Nevertheless, he or she shows emotions in practical and material ways. Yeah, definitely. If I'm pissed off or really happy or really sad, whatever emotion I'm feeling, I think you can tell if you observe how I am moving through the world, or like what habits I may be engaging in. Like, if I'm cleaning a lot and being really neurotic, that's a sign of an emotional overload, or like just a really strong emotion. Or if I am not doing something that I would usually do, that is a sign of an emotional overload of some sort. Sometimes the Moon Virgo card reveals an aptitude for work in catering and food preparation. Now, I don't do it for work. I do have a dream of opening like a little cafe or bakery of some sort, but I do love to cook. I love to cook. I love food. I love good food, healthy food. Yeah, so not necessarily work, but I am involved in food. I feed myself. I take care of myself. So yeah, and I think I mentioned this in part 1 of this. Should it be a series? Yeah, part 1 of this. I did mention that I am really neurotic about eating food from others because I don't know how it was prepared. But yeah, I can be really anal about cleanliness, and I love cooking. I really love cooking. I love trying new foods. Not anything like crazy. I am open to trying new foods though. The modest side of the Virgoans' emotions makes it necessary that they keep all feelings on an even keel. Don't know what keel means, but I should start researching these words. I am embarrassed as a reader that I don't know what these words mean, but yeah. I'm guessing it's like on an even level. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I can let my emotions, I can have big expressions of emotions, but those are the more pleasant ones. Like, if I'm happy or excited, then I can be pretty showy about that. But if they're more negative emotions, I try to keep it at a level that is not detrimental to anyone or anything. Ups and downs do not suit the Virgo and need for order and consistency. Outbursts of feeling or sentiment by others always embarrass this character. Oh, that is so funny. I mean, I understand how this would be in relation to others because I do have like ups and downs. But if I see, for example, somebody that is just way too dramatic about something that they have no reason to be dramatic over, then I'm gonna look at you like, what is it? What is the matter? Why are you? What is all this for? I don't like unnecessary outbursts of emotions from others. Like, if I think people should be able to handle their emotions in a healthy manner. Like, if you're upset about something, I don't see why you need to go cussing out, be like fighting, being loud about it. Like, I think you can handle it in a more modest way, like they're saying, in a healthier manner than going to extremes. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't like extremes of emotion because I am a tropical Libra moon, so it's all about that balance. It's all about that balance. So yeah, I don't like extreme displays of emotions. I think it should be handled in like a considerate manner, especially if you're around other people. Like, just social awareness, which, coming from somebody that's neurodivergent, I am not the best at social awareness at all times, but I do think that I have a fair grasp on being socially aware. So yeah, I think people should also try to be socially aware when they have their emotional outbursts around others. Like, if you're in private, do whatever you want, that's none of my business, but the moment it involves another person, I think there should be some consideration. There is, of course, a danger with this moon placing that one may get hurt by other people who have a little regard for feelings so minimally shown. Oh my god, yeah. It's such a struggle because not expressing my emotions in like a grandeur way can really make people think that things don't affect me that much when they do. Like, they really affect me, but I think about the other person more than I think about myself. I think about how they are going to receive the emotions more than I think about myself, which is a struggle because then they're going to think that it's not affecting me as much or that I don't care as much in situations where maybe somebody got me a gift and I'm like, oh, thank you, I love this, but I'm not like all excited or going crazy. And people can take offense to me not having those extreme displays of emotion. So yeah, that is a bit of a struggle because I have been called ungrateful by mostly family because I'm not the type to be really grandeur about my emotional displays, though I do feel how I feel deep down and it can be really strong, but how it comes out, since it's not as strong as it is on the inside, it gets lost in translation. And yeah, people can really misinterpret my emotions or how I feel about something because the display is so minimal, as they're saying. It's just a tiny bit because I'm just so conscious of other people and being burdensome that I temper the amount that comes out so that they're comfortable, and in doing so it just messes everything up because it might not necessarily be what they want. It's just what I think they want because I think I'm being considerate. So yeah. To keep on good form, the person this card describes should seek to find some form of balance. Yep. Balance is really important for me. Really, really important. If things are off balance, like, my whole world can come crashing down. if I don't remain in a state where my body, my mind, my emotions, everything can be at like this, just a balanced, organized manner. If I'm out of balance in any way, I can suffer a lot, like mentally, physically. I can suffer a lot. Like, I can find myself in bouts of depression or anxiety. Like, I'm really prone to a lot of issues if I am not balanced. Emotional well-being is important to the health of a Virgoan, and upsets inevitably lead to pill popping. Okay, it doesn't lead to pill popping for me, but it does lead to a lot of stress, or like I was mentioning, like a lot of issues physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually too, if I don't ensure that my emotional health is at the best it can be. And since it's Virgo, it can manifest physically a lot of the time. A lot of the time. Like, I would probably get breakouts, or what else? Or just feel super depressed. And my body, my stomach would get topsy-turvy. Yeah, it's just not fun if I'm not balanced emotionally. So that's why I try to, engage in things like yoga and meditation. I do I do get high. I do be getting high down here every day, because I find that I find that it helps me to chill out, and not be so neurotic. Diet and health are important too with this moon placing. And if the person described is not on top of emotions, he or she could become a fastidious, fussy health crank. Yeah, yes, I agree. Well, it ties into all that I was saying. Um, Especially with my diet, I can't eat certain things because I have the stereotypical Virgo stomach, which is super sensitive. So yeah, I can't eat just any and everything. Otherwise, it will fuck me up terribly. And I'm guessing that a lot of my mental or emotional issues could also stem from my diet. So that is something that I should pay more attention to. Like, how certain foods make me feel. Certainly. Okay. With the Virgoan drive for perfection, this card suggests the danger of becoming overcritical and nagging. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this in the last one. I can be really, really. I can be like that. Unfortunately, I can, especially if it involves me. I can become like that. So, I'm still trying to temper this aspect of myself, but it's really strong, really, really strong, because I am way too much of a perfectionist and expect that from others too. So, yeah. Okay, we have a Mercury in Virgo now. So this is change, perfection, and service. The Mercury Virgoan has a sharp, analytical mind and good reasoning ability. Hell yeah, yeah. I was a science student in school. I would still consider myself a science student, more of like a metaphysical student at this point in time, but I love science. I'm an avid science fanatic. Not in like an extremely nerdy way, but I do love learning. I do love analyzing. I think my mind is really flexible and really analytical. Definitely. Because it's Mercury. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, and although happy in Virgo, it manifests in a much more disciplined way than in Gemini. Yeah, definitely. Gemini is way more like scattered, but Virgo, since Virgo is a perfectionist, we have order here. It is way more organized. We're way more methodological. Yeah. Here, its essence is orderly and systematic. People with this combination approach mental activity with care and do not waste time on unclear or confused thinking. Yeah. I will, if something is unclear and confusing, I will ensure that it makes sense to me. I will bring the order to the nonsense. I don't like being in situations where it's confusing. Like, I like things to be very clear, thought out, and easy. Well, not necessarily easy to understand, but it just needs to be organized and clear. Because me and confusion don't go together. I will make sure I understand something, no matter what I have to do. The Mercury Virgoan requires a smooth working environment, since distractions and niggling irritations throw the perfectionist off course. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I cannot stand being interrupted or distracted by something, or constantly having to move myself out of like my zone. Like, if I'm focused on something, I am focused on it. I am zoned in on it. And I hate having to leave that zone because it's such a hyper focused moment or point in time where like my productivity is at a high and things are flowing, and then when there are just distractions or interruptions, it interrupts that flow and things just get thrown off course. So yeah, I don't like being distracted or interrupted. I will get very upset. Where am I? Work requiring acquired skills and specialized knowledge are more suitable for such people than a broader based, scattered occupation. And the Mercury Virgo one likes to know the boundaries of each job well before starting. Oh my gosh, yes. Well, I'm an artist, so it is a very specialized area. And I was studying psychology, which is also very specialized. So I do like things where it's very specific about what is being done. But things that are like on a broader scope where you could end up doing multiple different things from different like sectors or whatever, that really is not my jam. Like, I definitely like knowing what something entails, what the limits of something is, and I don't like when there isn't like a cap on expectations or like roles or whatever, because then one, people can take advantage. Two, my focus is just gonna be way too scattered. Like, I like knowing that I can perfect one thing rather than having multiple different things that I have to dip my toes into. Which, like, even though I do it for my business, I think it's different because like I'm the boss. Basically, like I am the boss. So that is the parameter where I know that I have a lot that is expected of me. Where was I? Okay. He or she usually displays a talent. Oh, I do want to mention that if I'm going to be doing work for people, I also need them to be extremely clear about what they want. Like, I will go, like, I expect them to provide as much information about what they want as possible so that I know exactly what I need to do, how I need to do it, etc., etc. Okay. He or she usually displays a talent for writing and teaching, or at least the ability to pass on information. growing up, I wanted to be an author. So yeah, that is really accurate. I do love writing. I love reading. And I love sharing knowledge because I acquire a lot of knowledge about different things. So I wouldn't be a teacher, but I do like writing. Because right now I do pick a card readings where I write out like a really long explanation of the reading for people. If you're interested in that, I have it in my Notion, and I don't know if I can link it because I don't think I'm at that stage in YouTube where I can link it, but it is in my Notion. So yeah, Mercury Virgoans are methodical thinkers and have good manipulative skills. Highly specialized mental work suits these talents. Yep. Yes, I do have really good manipulative skills. Like, it sounds bad, but I am able to, I think, like, work around a lot of things and do a lot of things because I am able to like manipulate outcomes and situations and like whatever. It's just a matter of being strategic about things. So yeah, at work as at home, this type directs much mental energy into sorting out the chaos of less efficient folks. Yes. Yes, I was saying that in the last one, that I love to sort out the nonsense and make sense out of it. And that was that. That was a little bit about me. I found it fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And maybe you can try it too if you have like astrology cards or any other cards that you prefer to use, and see if it's accurate to your personality. I feel like a lot of it was really accurate, and I had so much fun. So thank you for being here with me and learning a bit about my personality through the cards. I hope to see you in another video. Bye bye. Oh, let me just close this so I have like a proper bye bye.